Assalamu alaikum, how are you all? So today I thought that I would talk about other subjects besides IELTS. You know that I've been making videos regularly for IELTS and I share ways of how to improve your performance in modules related to the IELTS exam. But today I'd like to talk about the other things that I teach. I'm a specialist in 4 subjects. I teach English language, literature, sociology, and psychology. The lowest level that I teach is O level, and the highest is undergrad and postgrad. I teach at 2 medical universities in Karachi. I am their English faculty. I teach over 500 students. I am teaching DPT, MLT, MBBS, and BDS. I love my work. I love teaching. And basically, what I want to share today are tips other than completing the curriculum. You see, we always look up to our English teachers for creativity. We always, by we, I mean students. Students always gear towards their English teachers because the English teachers are generally creative, they're generally teaching outside the box, and they're generally making their classes fun and interesting. These are ways to encourage better writing skills, better speaking skills, and so on. So today I'm going to share one tip and one thing that I do regularly in my classrooms. These days our classes are very innovative. Most places have the multimedia installed. You've got your projector, you've got your computer systems all installed. So it's so easy for a teacher. All she has to do is click on a button and everything is right there in front of her. So what I do is I always have a lesson plan on the side when I have just a little bit time left. You know, I'm done with my lesson, we're done with the work, my students are basically, performing well, and now why not give them some food for thought? So I always have some videos ready on the side. Those could be TED Talks, they could be other YouTubers who have shared constructive academic material. It doesn't always have to be academic. Topics to cover could be teaching students empathy, talking about privilege, talking about gratitude being an attitude and how to improve our lives to inculcate feelings of gratitude and so on. It could also just be mindfulness, self-awareness. We could talk about mental health. We could list down things to do on a given day to improve our mental and physical health and our well-being. So there could be a lot of things. So I always have these videos and these YouTubers and these channels saved on the side so that I can just click on it immediately and give maybe a 5 to 10 minute constructive food for thought for my students. Besides that, I show one movie per term to all my classes. And that movie is not generally, it's not a documentary. It is a feature film, but it will be a movie with something to discuss. For example, this term I showed The Intern to all of my classes, starring Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway. There is so much room for discussion in that movie. That movie I don't think it was made for the point that it would be shown in Miss Aisha's class. But I think the movie is just right. There's so many sociological aspects that we can talk about. There is ageism. There is gender role reversal. We look at the glass ceiling and shattering the glass ceiling. We look at capitalism in a way, because this is a business. So there's so many different things that we can talk about in that movie. So there's movies where you can start off a discussion. When you get movies in which you can have your students think beyond the box, right? And also think, because that is something that students have stopped doing since they are so addicted to the social media. So there could be movies, there could be TED Talks, there could be YouTubers with different messages. So these are just some ideas to make your classes interesting. And besides that, I'm always willing to answer your questions. I'm always willing to read your comments. So please do comment. Thank you and take care.